Alright, today I have the three Hellworm Grunts and Tabitha. I'm going to get my encounter as well. Whoops. And then we will maybe do Maxi Day 2. If we pull a good speed Executor, I have a pretty good route. But of course that depends on the Executor or if I even pull it at all. So I'm probably going to go for Chlorophyll Room. Another option is to Grass Gym Trode with Solar Beam, level 80, and then sack it. But I don't want to sack Trode. This one's too good, so. What's that? Oh, nothing. Alright. B, K, nothing. Set shell, magnet, citrus. Okay. So here's the first trainer. Normal D is slower than Kangaskhan. It's seeing some kills with return. It doesn't matter if it fakes out us instead. We live... Getting hit with a max roll fake out crit doesn't stop our plans. It's totally fine if that happens. But we're going to U-turn out on this. Okay, it does fake out. That's totally fine. So now we're going to U-turn out. Cool. We go into Kangaskhan on the guaranteed return. Or not King. We go into Gillespot on the guaranteed return. And we get ejected out. We go back into B. Take the Magma Storm chip, and then kill with the U-turn. If it max roll fake out crit us, we would live with 18 HP. We're getting out of here. And we go into Togi, who is pre-damage to bait Crobat Heatwave. Faking out here would be Omega Throw since it's an inner focus Crobat. And so, in my planning document, in big words, I have don't fake out. We are going to hard swap to Arcanine on guaranteed Heatwave. Perfect. And we kill this with Rock Slide plus Extreme Speed. We are guaranteed to bait Toxapex Liquidation. So we go into Trode. And we are burned, so we're only baiting Venom Shock and not Toxic. We're going to Volt Switch out. And we go into Crocodile, who eats that. We fast killed Earthquake. And we fast kill the Cinescorch with Rock Slide. Alright, this is by far the easiest fight. Let's get out of here. By the way, this next one is not riskless. We could be risking one of the Vibers in the backup box. everything's looking good. We need to invest a scale here. It's the first time I've ever done this. There was a, I couldn't find a very, well, this line's still risky, but it has the potential to not sack anything if I scale U-turn on Togi, which I imagine will be an alright scale anyway. So that's what we are going to do. We will be forgetting Zing Zap. Okay, let's get moving. Sorry, I had to plug my phone in. This guy has been the bane of my existence every time I've done Hellroom. I think it is best to put a berry on Hitmonlee. I was trying to decide that. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, the pre-damage on Togi is very important. We are faster than this Grimmsnarl, so we will always fake out first. And after Life Orb plus Magma Storm chip, we should always be within, we should be always 142 HP, exactly. Perfect. So now we are only baiting Darkest Lariat, never Scary Face from this Grimmsnarl. We now fast killed Ironhead. Perfect. Togi is faster than everything in the back except for Jumpluff. Jumpluff sees no kills, so it will go to Turtonator, who is seeing the first slow kill. We needed Life Orb on Togi to kill the Grimmsnarl. That's why we had to scale U-turn so we can get out of here. Perfect. This Turtonator has an eject pack. So we will now go into Gyarados to drop its stats with Intimidate and eject it out. Gyarados is faster than every mon in the back, except for Jumpluff, who we are pre-damaged to bait. Perfect. And this Magma Storm will put us into every roll of Air Slash. Perfect. Now we go into Galissapod, who is pre-damaged a little more than he needs to be, for reasons. And if this crits us, Galissapod's never dead, but we might be in a little bit of trouble later. So let's hope to see no crit here. Be nice to me. Nice. Okay. So we should be below 152, or right at it. Lovely. Okay. So now we go into B, who fast kills us with Poison Jab. Great. B, obviously, is faster than everything on this guy's team, so we are baiting Turtonator again. After this Magma Storm, we should still only be baiting Overheat, which is very convenient. Yep. 148 is the max roll of Draco Meteor. We are only baiting Overheat. We U-turn out. Awesome. We go into Flygon. If this it has to be max roll. If this max roll crits us, we're in a bit of a pickle. Has to be absolute max roll. Awesome. We always kill this bozo with our own Draco Meteor. And now we are damaged enough to bait Incineroar's slow kill in the back. I could never go any, like, generic boosting item on Flygon, because then Earthquake will show kills to Incineroar, but right now it's maxed at 86%. So we're baiting Incineroar, and at 103, it might, Alright, yeah, that's fine. At 103, we are baiting Fake Out or Knockoff. We were never dead to Fake Out crit. And so we will just attempt to U-turn. Okay, that's fine. This might even proc our berry. We ended up not needing that berry at all, but it would have been relevant depending on the Turtonator rolls. So we are only baiting Knockoff here. In some lines where shit went wrong, we could have been baiting Blaze Kick, so I went Rossberry on Hitmonlee, which we ended up not needing. If this high roll crits us, Hitmonlee's guaranteed dead. After it kills Incineroar. This Incineroar is going to die no matter what now. Okay, you hate to see it. Okay, Hitmonlee can live. We always kill Incineroar with close combat, fast kill. Okay, we live this last tick of Magma Storm. This is what it comes down to. It has Licky Licky in the back with a Quick Claw. I was completely prepared to risk this. This was always going to happen. It only has... I don't have a Ghost type in my box. The only thing that lives a Explosion crit, or nothing in my box lives an Explosion crit. Caracasso is the only thing in my box that can live this normal Explosion. But I found this little line. Hitmonlee can die here. I also couldn't find a way to get Togi back in for this turn. Point being, Hitmonlee can kill this. High Jump Kick has a 93.8% chance to kill. Since Boom's the only move, it can still Boom. This thing, yeah, it only has Boom. So, what Hitmonlee has to do here is it has to avoid the Quick Claw, connect the High Jump Kick, and hit the 94% chance to kill. Alright, Hitmonlee. No. Always give input. I like it. Hit the range. You're the GOAT. He fucking did it. Bang! That's the first time Hitmonlee came out of the box in like 30 battles. Alright, we're still Deathless Magma Hideout. Let's go into the next battle. I'm going to take a second to go over this, make sure everything's looking good. Alright, I found this neat little pre-damage script. So I was typing it in, and boom. Makes my life so much easier. Also get to avoid having to spend 5 minutes trying to toxic poison, steel and poison types. Or salazzle poison, rather. So that's a relief. Let me make sure Turtonator full HP works here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're golden. Now let's get back in there. Alright, if I don't make any mistakes on this one, I'll feel pretty good. Because a lot of the mons I'm bringing need to come to future fights. So let's hope we don't have to lose anybody. It wasn't nearly as risky as the last grunt, so we should be okay. Okay, B. You should be holding a shit shell, life orb, nothing. Shit shell, wide bones. Okay. Check one last thing. Always got quadruple check list spot pre-damages. Can't be risking a top 3 mon. Okay. Alright, we should make sure. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Magma Grunt 15. So, every time I fought this grunt, I would always spend the first few, like, first 10 minutes, or first, like, plan, finding a way to get rid of sticky webs. However, the last run that got this far in this run, I don't even care about the webs. So what we're going to do here is just knock this down to Sash. It's really important we don't kill it this turn, so we are not going to Poison Jab. We are just going to kill it with Leech Life. Or not kill, we're going to knock it down to Sash. Webs are going to go up here. That's okay. Once again, webs are totally fine. And now we U-turn out. And we go into Turtonator. Turtonator out-damages... It's slower than everything, and it out-damages everything in the back except Magmortar and Ursaring. Ursaring is going to come in first. Or, sorry, Magmortar because of party order. And we are only banning Scorching Sands. Only. So we go into Flygon, whose pre-damage is relevant for later. And, okay, we are holding a Life Orb for a very important reason. How Switch AI works is it's now locked into an ineffective move. And so it wants to switch 50% of the time. However, there are 2 exceptions to this. If your Mon is slower and 1 hits a Mon, or is faster and 2 hits a Mon, if it sees one of those 2 conditions for every Mon in the back, it will never switch. We are holding a Life Orb, so we show slow kill to Ursaring. And we fast 2-hit, or we fast 1-shot Arbok, fast 2-hit Carnivine. So it will never switch here. And we just kill it with Earthquake. Awesome. And like I said, Ursaring doesn't see a... Oh, yeah, Ursaring doesn't see a kill. And we show slow kill on it. Wait, I think. Oh, I might have fucked up. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck, we're banging Ursa Ring. Wait. Am I stupid? I feel like that should be an Ursa Ring. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I counted for this. Sorry. I was looking at Ursa Ring with Toxic, like, with its ability activated. Yeah, this is right. We fast one-shot both Ursa Ring and Arbok, so that's why this is always countervine. Which is great. Which is exactly what I wanted. At this HP, even when holding an item, we're never banging knockoff. We are only banging a grass move. And this is why we're pre-damaged. Because at 117, it shows kills with every roll of Leaf Storm, some kills of Leaf Blade. So it will never Sleep Powder us. And we U-turn out. U-turn crit can kill here, that's fine. Okay, it doesn't. Which is what I had in the plan. So we go back into Beyond the Grass move and eat it for breakfast. Yummy. And even after Sticky Web speed drop, we still always fast kill with U-turn. Let me make sure I want to do this. I need to make sure my bases are right for Ursa Ring. Yes, we are good to go. Okay. We U-turn out. Nice. And we go back into Flygon. And we are now baiting Ursa Ring. Dope. And we are always baiting an attack. Which is perfect, because it detected here, Flygon is fucked. So I had to pre-damage to 1, always bait a move from Carnivine, and 2, to always bait a attack move from Ursa Ring. So at 68 HP, we are baiting 50-50 Facade or Crunch. And the mineral of Crunch does 46 damage, so at 152 or lower, if it minerals Crunch, we're always ejected, and we're never dead to non-boosted Facade crit. So we always U-turn to Gliscod and emergency exit out. And after Sticky Webs, and after Ursa Ring's Quick Feet boost from the Toxic Orb here, we are still faster by 1 speed point. So we always kill us with CC. And it's based in the annoying-ass Arbok. We are showing, after the defense drop, we are always baiting Gunk Shot kills. However, this Arbok has Gunk Shot and Bright Powder. Yeah, the Bright Powder is what I was getting at. So we cannot flip turn. So we had to commit our second Shed Shell to Barraskewda here, which is fine. And we go into Gliscor. We are risking Gliscor here. It is dead to 2 times miss with Earthquake, or if we miss and then it crits us next turn. There's a 1% chance to miss holding a wide lens. Let's just not see it. Easy. Hell yeah. Alright, we're going to Tabitha. Which I do have planned. I don't have Maxi planned. Let me look this over before we begin. Alright. Lycanroc is going to be the hero of the Tabitha fight. We need to teach it 2 moves. The first one is Brick Break. We are going to learn Brick Break over Sucker Punch. And the second one is Rock Tomb, which I believe I have a TM for. Yes. We're going to go Rock Tomb over Rock Slide. Alright, let me pre-damage, it won't be good. Do I even need pre-damage? Actually, I don't. Yeah, I don't need pre-damage at all. Plus, Cephalon does enough to kill the spot, so we always exit. We want P full HP. Alright, let's get our items on. I'll put Citrus on you just in case. I'm fine with investing a citrus. I might not need this fight. Let me make sure you have your moves. Break, break, rock tomb. Good. If we didn't have those moves, we'd wipe. No questions asked. You need a shed shell. Alright. And we'll throw a pixie plate on you. My only fairy type's about putting the fucking work, too. I'm nervous. These fights always suck. This will be my 3rd time doing Tabitha and Maxi. Well, not Maxi today, but eventually. This is the best Magma Hideout's ever gone. I'm deathless so far, and if everything goes right on Tabitha, it's only 1 death. Mystic Water, Citrus, Shed Shell, or Beat Your Light, whatever. Shed Shell, Life Orb, and Pixie Plate. Alright, let's fucking do it. Alright, we have Magma Admin Tabitha. This guy is an absolute demon. Unlike last time, my Barraskewda is goated, plus speed nature, we outspeed the Blacephalon. And we always knock this down to Sasher while always showing that it kills me with Shadow Ball. It will never boom. It will only go for Shadow Ball. It's the only move that kills, and it always sees kill rolls. So we flip turn out. This Blacephalon has 151 base special attack, which is insane. So even at full HP, Glitzpot is exited. We have a plus Spadef nature. We're always exited off a Shadow Ball. Crit never kills us barely. This is the only planned emergency exit, but just in case I put Citrus on. Skirt. Skeezy comes back in and kills with a flip turn. It wants to boom. Well, it wants a Shadow Ball, actually. But Scoot is too fast. We're out of here. Realizing this was what put the whole line together. You cannot let this Hitmonlee fake out. It's unburdened. It'll wipe your whole squad if it ever fakes out and uses this gem. So we go into normal B. And Hitmonlee always sees slow kill or fast kills onto this B. And it always sees kills with only Stone Edge. So it will never fake out. It'll always go for the Stone Edge fast kill. And I think you know what's about to happen. B's about to do what it does best. It's about to Mega Evolve and one tap with Poison Jab. Fuck you, Hitmonlee. Mine's goated. Alright. B's faster than everything. What's new? It baits in the first thing that's not one tapped and sees a slow kill, which is the Omega. And it always sees a kill here, so it never detects. It's only seeing kills with Air Slash. If it detects here, B's gone. Will you turn out? Now we go into Togedemaru. Let me make sure I'm holding a Shed Shell. Alright, lovely. Togi D is in. Togi D only baits HP Fire or Detect. And we send in Lycanroc on the guaranteed detect. This part's really important, so I just want to make sure I didn't fuck anything up. I think I might be able to emergency exit here just to make it a little better for Lycanroc. He's gonna go down anyway, but it'll be with a bang. No, I can't. I'm just gonna go to Lycanroc. I'm afraid it might detect. It doesn't always see kills with HP Fire, so it might just detect. Yeah, sorry, I had first turn out click. That would have been a massive throw. We just go straight into Lycanroc. On the HP Fire or detect. Perfect. It's unlikely to detect here. It can, though. But we always kill with a Cell Rock. Alright, this is where shit gets real. Lycanroc walls Snorlax. And barely doesn't show kills on Victini. While Victini does see Energy Ball kills on us. So we are baiting Victini here. Never Snorlax. Okay, this is why we have Rock Tomb learned. We are going to Rock Tomb the Victini, activates Eject Pack. Now this baits in Snorlax. We always show Fast Kill with Brick Break to the Absol in the back. Perfect. And by learning Brick Break, we do enough damage to this Snorlax where it can never set up. And better yet, Lycanroc can kill with 18.8% of crit rolls. And we are never dead to Body Slam non-crit. So Lycanroc can just kill this Snorlax, although I've planned it's also okay if it dies here. How much do you want it, Lycanroc? Actually, storm damage might kill us. Yeah, it will. Unless it's like minerals. Oh, he crashed. I think Lycanroc dies to this. Oh, 07 champ. So we go back into Barraskewda. Is this the right play? Yes. We go back into Barraskewda. Who always kills us with close combat. And Barraskewda is now baiting down the line, showing fast kills to both mods. So it baits a Victini first. If it baits Absol for some reason, Barraskewda is dead. So he should be baiting in Victini again. We kill with Flip Turn. Awesome. Absol's the only Mon left in the back. And Lizzie absolutely mogs. Max roll of Night Slasher Sucker Punch crit does 30%, 65 damage, and Pixie Plate's Strange Steam always kills. See ya, Absol. When I first started playing, I did not think Weezing would be picking up a frag, let alone coming out of the fight alive. But it was just what we needed to have a safe only one in the Absol. B and Skuda are both at a Sucker Punch, so we needed that. That felt really, really good. Lycanroc, you were a fucking hero this fight. You like, provided so much value. It's absolutely insane. I wasn't familiar with your game before this run. Jolly Lycanroc. Max speed, basically. Holy shit, you're different. Tough Claws, thank you for your service, bud. First Death Magma hideout, plan sack. Only one fight left, I feel pretty good about it. And now I think I'm going to go for the Chlorophyll encounter. I'm trying to follow a line. Smalland did something similar. Where he, or where you kill the Groudon and bait Naganadel. Flamethrower or Sludge Wave. The only thing my box that could do this reliably, or at all even, was Electrode because it outspeeds the Tangrowth and the Garchomp. But to commit that, it would have to be holding an item, a Grass Gym, and it has to be taught Solar Beam, which still only has a 94% chance to kill, and we also have to be level 80. So we need to commit a Gym, a TM, and a Candy, and then sack it into Naganadel for this to work. I couldn't find any other way to do this fight, and I don't want to sack Electrode, so I think I'm going to pull the Chlorophyll Room. And I'm going to need just a second to see what's good into the mons in there, because I know Egg can explode. I want the Exeggutor. I want a fast one. I think it'll work if it's not minus speed. But regardless, if it booms, I'm not catching it at all, so I'm going to have to think about this, what I want to bring. Alright, so as long as it's not plus attack nature, turret always lives the turn 1 boom, which is great. D-Knight Wall Shift Tree. Actually, I'm going to bring Mints too for another Intimidate. Victory Bell. You're baiting. Yeah, you also get walled by D-Knight and Mints. Who else? Lilligant. You also get walled by those. Lilligant has Sui. You have CC. You also get walled by those. Okay. What does entrainment do? Ah. That's some tech. Arcanite's dupe. Houndoom will be omega disappointing. That would blow. And Volcarona would be crazy. Douglas Flamethrower, Fire Spin. Alright, Arcanine walls you. Yeah, if I get Volcarona, That'd be fucking wild. And who's else? Charmander. Alright, the only thing bad here could be Houndoom. I don't think Volcarona would work for this fight, but then I would just sack Trode. Because I wouldn't care, because I gotta just pull the Volcarona. And let's get ready for that capture. Mons are high level in here. These will be level 65. Let me make sure this is the room I want. This room's 2 through 4. Room 1 has the Ursaring chance, but that's not really what I need right now. My box is already decently strong, so we'll just go for that. Okay, to my understanding, this is room 2. If it's not the right encounter table, I'm going to go find the right room, but I believe this is right. I'll be able to tell off the encounter. Alright, let's see what chlorophyll guy we get. Shift tree. I hope it can do it. Not exactly what I wanted. Maxie's going to be a lot harder than if it was a good Executor, but... Alright, we're just going to fucking eat that. Let me rapid spin for some chip. Alright, we're going to stop it there. Think of a name for this guy. Alright, let me see if he's good enough. If you're minus speed, I swear to God. You have to have higher speed than 173. We gotta move, gotta expand the bum box. Who's getting demoted? Oh, what am I doing? Lycanroc, you have passed. Good night, sweet prince. There we go. Naughty? Okay. You should be fast enough. Oh, never mind. Yeah, your chlorophylls would definitely be fast enough. Now just have to make sure your solar beam will kill. Let me get you in here, Shift Tree. Alright. Now's the time. We are faster in Tangrowth. We're faster than Chomp. We have the speed stat we need. Oh, you're not defensive enough. Fuck. I might have to scale your defense. Oh no. Alright, we have to use the grass gem. So, Shift Tree. So after one chip of Magma Storm, 243 divided by 8, 30. We need to be above 213 HP to not bait Naganadel U-turn. If I candy you twice, what if I candy you once? Would that do it? No, I'd have to candy you twice. That's annoying. I'm sitting on 8 candies. I might just candy Shift Tree twice. If I cannot find a U-turn line. Let me see if I can cook something up now. Or I might just end it. Shift Tree with a Grass Gem. Level 81. Alright. Slowly working this out. Alright. I found a guaranteed 4-mon sack line using 2 candies and my Tailwind TM. Wait a damn minute. Does that work? No. Man. Yeah, this works with 4 sacks. I don't want a 4 sack though. And I don't feel like planning. And I also don't want to waste 2 candy, so I'll think about this. Let me make sure I have the Grass Gem. I'm like 99% sure I should have it. Yeah, okay. If I didn't have the grass stream, I'd have to rethink fucking everything. I'm gonna call it there. Next time I'll do Maxi, and then I'll live cook up some Aqua Hideout fights, maybe like the first two. Then yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.